all right.
There's something undeniably charismatic about Matthew McConaughey. That chill, confident vibe he radiates almost seems effortless. But is it really? Today, we're breaking down the everyday habits that fuel his cool factor and how you can make them part of your own presence, no matter what you look like. Let's get this out of the way. Yes, Matthew is a good-looking guy, but his appeal goes far beyond appearance. What makes him stand out is his attitude, how he carries himself, and the energy he brings into every room. And here's the best part. Those things are learnable. Start strong. Control the atmosphere. One of the first things you'll notice about Matthew is how he sets the tone right from the jump. Before he even says a word, his body language communicates ease, calm, and confidence. Just think about how he enters talk shows. He strolls in at a relaxed pace, makes eye contact with the audience, and takes his time soaking in the environment. Compare that to someone who rushes in, stiff and hurried, and you'll instantly feel the contrast. McConaughey shows us that slowing down your movements and speaking with ease creates a calm presence that people are drawn to. Whether you're meeting someone new, starting a conversation, or walking into a group setting, spend the first 10 to 20 seconds bringing in the energy you want others to feel. Be generous with your attention. Matthew doesn't just focus on the host or the main guest, he makes it a point to acknowledge everyone around him. From the band to the camera crew, he spreads warmth and recognition wherever he goes. This type of open charisma makes a huge impact because most people instinctively zero in on the important person in the room, like the boss or the influencer. The next time you walk into a job interview or a party, take a few moments to greet everyone in the space. Offer a handshake or a warm smile. This shows you're grounded, humble, and confident enough to treat everyone with the same level of respect.
I think I could do a good job as your assistant. And, yeah, I came to New York to be a journalist and sent letters out everywhere and then finally got a call from Elias Clark and met with Sherry up at Human Resources and basically it's this or auto universe.
Get comfortable and stay that way. If you've ever seen Matthew on late-night talk shows, you'll notice how he doesn't sit straight and rigid. He leans back, throws one arm over the backrest, and lounges like he's on his front porch. This casual posture sends a message. I'm good. I belong here. Try it yourself. Next time you're in a social or professional setting, try expanding your posture just a bit more than usual. Uncross your arms. Plant your feet firmly. Let your body occupy space. This not only makes you look more relaxed and confident, but it also helps you feel that way.
Son, I want to get in that movie. Who's the person on set that can make it happen? Who's the one with the money? And I'll go like, that guy. And I've learned to send her to the wrong people sometimes.
If you want that Matthew McConaughey feeling, you want to go to the source, Matthew McConaughey.
Go to McConaughey. Go to McConaughey.
You are the National Reserve of McConaughey. We all need that feeling every so often. How have you been?
I've been pretty McConaughey, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
Really, McConaughey levels are high?
Life's been good, yeah.
You know, here's the thing. One of the things, like, there's injustice in the world, and then there's injustice. Because you may not know where this is going, but in 2005, my friend, you were named by People magazine the sexiest man alive, okay?
There he is.
And every year since, this is 12 years ago, and every year since, I have been outraged.
Capital I, injustice.
That has not come around again.
I don't know what's happening.
Look at the kind of guys.
Stay in your frame. One of the most powerful things you can learn from Matthew is to stay centered in who you are, even when others around you shift. Take a moment from The Graham Norton Show. While everyone else is sitting upright and formal, Matthew leans into his laid-back posture, even placing his drink on the ground just to get more comfortable. And he's doing this next to someone like John Cena. Most people would feel pressure to match the room's energy or adapt to someone else's vibe, but McConaughey holds his own, and that quiet self-assuredness is magnetic. Remember this, don't shapeshift to blend in. Decide who you are, whether that's chill, goofy, high energy, or deep, and commit to showing up that way. Master the art of magnetic storytelling. Being cool isn't just about how you look or act, it's also about how you connect. And one of the best tools you have for connection is storytelling. Matthew is an expert at turning even the smallest moments into captivating tales. Whether he's recounting a random late-night food run or an awkward email exchange, he makes it engaging. Why? Because he knows how to tell a story in a way that pulls people in. Use a hook to get attention. Start your story with a simple teaser. Something like, "You're going to love this," or "Here's a funny one for you." It doesn't need to be complex. That little bit of anticipation is enough to signal, "Hey, listen up." Notice how Matthew often starts with a smile or a glint in his eye before telling a story. That subtle emotional cue makes people curious. Try doing the same. Let your expressions give people a reason to want to hear what's next. Let emotions lead. Don't just talk about what happened. Share how you felt. Take your listener on an emotional ride with you. When Matthew tells stories, he often includes lines like, "My heart was racing," or "I wasn't sure what was going to happen next." That kind of emotional transparency invites your listener into the moment. If you can show fear, excitement, or curiosity in your tone and expressions, people will naturally lean in to hear more. Bring your characters to life. When Matthew tells a story, he doesn't just describe what others did, he becomes them. He mimics their voices, their expressions, even their body language. It's not about being a perfect impressionist, it's about capturing the vibe. Try it yourself. Change your voice slightly, use different gestures, or shift your posture to represent different people in your story. It keeps things fun and helps the listener visualize what happened. Tell it like it's happening now. Another thing McConaughey does brilliantly, he tells his stories in the present tense. "So I walk in the room," he'll say, not "I walked in." This little shift brings immediacy to the tale, making the audience feel like they're right there with you. When telling a story, try staying in the moment. Let your verbs live in the now. It keeps your narrative alive and immersive. Use your hands. Ever notice how animated Matthew is when he's telling a story? His hands move, point, mimic objects or shapes. It's like he's painting a picture as he talks. Don't be afraid to do the same. Use your hands to emphasize a point or show what you're describing. It helps people follow along and adds a touch of performance that makes everything more engaging. Practice makes effortless. By now, you might be wondering, how do I actually remember to do all this in real life? It can feel like a lot, especially when nerves kick in. That's why the secret is practice. Repetition turns skills into instinct. You don't need to be perfect. You just need to start trying, slowing down your walk, greeting everyone in the room, getting more expressive when telling a story, or staying grounded in who you are even when others aren't. With time, this becomes second nature. Now, let us know in the comments, which of these habits will you try first? If you found this video helpful, make sure to like, subscribe, and tap the notification bell so you never miss our latest uploads. Thanks for joining us here on Incredi Path. Your journey to better understanding yourself starts here. We'll catch you in the next one.